Hello everyone and welcome to my TBR Wrap-Up for June 2014, and these are all the books I read in June 2014, if that wasn't not clear. It should have been clear unless you don't know what the initials TBR stands for, which means to be read, which kind of doesn't make any sense now that I think about it because I've already read these books. But, it makes sense when I'm saying what I plan to read each month, well, in the wrap-up. Okay, I'm done. Okay, the first book I read was Carrie by Stephen. Everyone keeps saying Stephen, but it's pronounced Stephen. I'm pronouncing it Stephen King. And, this is my first Stephen King book, but I had already seen not one, but both of the 1979 or whatever, 70 something, and the 2002 movie, as well as the 1979 sequel. It didn't come out in 79, but whatever. But the sequel is not really a part of this at all. But I knew going in what to expect, but it was still very good and a bit different from the movies, which was pretty cool, because obviously I've always seen the movies. I wanted something a bit different. I finished that on June the 2nd, and on June the 5th, I finished The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold, or however you pronounce that name. And like Carrie, this was also turned into a movie, and I saw the movie before I read the book. But unlike Carrie, I really don't remember the movie all that much, because it kind of felt new to me. And from what I do remember the movie, this is a lot more adult than the movie, and it makes me think less of the movie. And I don't know if the movie did this, but this kind of went on. The story in this book went on for like years, for like years and years. And I don't think it did that in the movie, but I might be wrong. I just bought the movie and I might rewatch it soon, so I'll see the differences. But either way, it was kind of hard to get into this. The writing, I just kind of like lost track a couple of times for a second and got confused. I don't really know why, but I loved the story. I loved Susie and all of the characters. It was just a fantastic book. Okay. Next up, on June the 15th, most of my reading in between this time was just a little reading of the Mortal Instruments, and I read those books slowly, which is why there's such a huge gap between this and the next book, because it did not take me 10 days to read the next book. I started it probably 3 days before I finished it. But the next book is a Kindle Wars book, which is like fan fiction, official fan fiction, if you will. And that was the Vampire Diaries, Desperate Love #2, Love Thy Enemy. And that was my third book I finished this month, so a huge gap. And then on the 16th, and these are digital books, so I don't know who the author is of that, so sorry. And on the 16th, by Sandra Clare, was the Mortal Instruments number 60 of Heavenly Fire, which I finally finished it after starting on the 27th. But actually, I read like a lot of this a lot faster. I was more into it, which was cool. I definitely want to get more in this universe. And then on the 20th, I finished the Vampire Diaries, Kindle World, Desperate Love, #3, The Price of Faith. Has a mouthful. And then quite a few digital books this month. It's usually only one or two. And then on the 27th, by Christopher Pike, I reread one of the main Christopher Pike novels. And for this month, like last month, I chose one of the ones that I don't like as much, and that's Fall into Darkness. Still a fantastic book, but it's like one of my least favorite Christopher Pike books. and I wanted to reread them all, so I figured I would have to balance the worst ones with the best ones. So I'm gonna read a couple of bad ones, and the next month I hope to get into one of the gooder ones. But it's been a while, and I forgot a lot of the plot of the next one, which is See You Later. So we'll see if I still like it like I did the first time. And then on the what date? I finished Fall into Darkness on the 22nd, in case I didn't say that. On the 23rd, I finished Bootsville number 8, The Little People. And then also on the 23rd, I don't have it with me, but I listened to it on my beta. But I bought the CD of Destiny of the Doctor number 9, number 9, Night of the Whisper, along with number 11, which I've already listened to. It's an audio CD, and I finished that on the 23rd as well. And then on the 25th, I finished Memoirs of a Teenage Amnesiac, which is a standalone novel about a girl who gets into accident and loses, I think, like her last 4 years of memory, give or take a year. I'm not sure. It was pretty interesting, but I felt like it could have been a bit more fleshed out. It's a pretty big book, and it's a good book. I quite enjoyed it. I think you can get it for like $4 off of Amazon Bargain Books, but it seemed like a lot of stuff was unresolved. Like she suddenly gets her memory back, but besides like 2 people, I don't think she ever tells anyone that she actually gets her memory back. At least not on screen or on book, whatever you want to call it. So that was kind of weird. And then my final book on the 27th. That was on the 25th, in case I didn't say it, but I probably did. The 27th was Bootsville number 9, The Rushing Stone. And thank you for watching this video. Hope you liked it. My TBR for next month will be up soon. Until next time, what? Thanks for watching this video, and check out my TBR for the next month, coming within the next day or 2, hopefully. And check out my other book reviews, and I make video game videos as well. Until next time.